Hello, my name is Erin. I work with Yoga on the Lake, and today we are going to flow through a 60-minute intro to Vinyasa. We'll start by getting into child's pose. Go ahead and take the knees nice and wide. Intention of the toes to draw behind you. Fingertips slowly crawl to the top of the mat. Third eye center of the forehead can find a soft connection. First few moments of breath to come into your space. Drawing in stronger, deeper breaths through the body. Now as you settle in, begin to notice the physical. Allow the hips to draw back just slightly. Lightness through the palms and the forearms. Let the shoulders roll back and down. Begin to draw in stronger breath together. Take a nice full inhale to fill. Open mouth exhale, let it go. Inhale through the nose, full body expression. Exhale, open mouth to release. One more time together. Deep body breath, full inhale, take the energy in. Exhale, open mouth, let it go. And feel free to slowly rock the forehead side to side. Loosen through the neck. Create a little space through the forehead, deeper intention through the south. Drawing a little softness through the side bodies with intentional breath. And slowly begin to make your way to a tabletop, drawing to all fours. Mindful to stack the shoulders over the wrists. Hips stack over the knees. Spine comes to a nice long, easy, natural space. Reach the right leg long behind you. Right toes press into the mat. Palms press strongly into the mat as well. Belly draws up into the spine. Take a strong breath here, ground into the space. And then slowly begin to lift the right foot up off the mat. Finding a little spinal balance space, the left fingertips begin to reach forward. Let the gaze stay down toward the earth. One full breath in to prepare. Exhale, elbow to the knee, draw the energy under the body. Lengthen on the inhale, draw it nice and long. Exhale, elbow to knee, pull it back under. One more time, lengthen the space and surrender the palm to the earth, toes and knees find their way back to tabletop. Opposite side, when you're ready, the left leg finds a little length. Ball mount of the left foot presses into the mat. Find a little length to the left leg. Right fingertips take the lift when you're ready. Find a little spinal balance. Left toes can lift. Nice and strong through the belly. One long line of energy through the back side. Full breath in to prepare. Exhale, elbow to knee. Draw the energy under. Lengthen on the breath in. Find it. Exhale, elbow to knee, draw it in. Lengthen back, spinal balance. And surrender the palm to the earth. Come back to the tabletop. Left knee finds its way. Then slowly crawl forward to a Sphinx pose. Surrender to the belly. Let the legs come nice and long. Drawing energy up through the elbows. Slowly pull the shoulders back. Neck is in an easy, neutral space. And then drop the right ear to the right shoulder, a nice stretch through the left side. Let the breath stay long, let it stay strong. And drop the chin to the chest as you roll it out, left ear toward the left shoulder, open through the right side. Take a breath in to stay. Exhale, forehead to the mat, find a little surrender. Pull the palms to the low ribs, elbows draw to the sky. Inhale, cobra pose, easy back bend, heart center begins to lift. Exhale, release, forehead to the mat. One more time, inhale, cobra pose, heart center takes the lift. Exhale to release, forehead to the mat. Draw back to a tabletop, take your time, few moments of breath. Come back to an easy, long, natural spine. Inhale to cow pose, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale into cat, round through the back side, press the earth away. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, heart center lifts. Exhale into cat, round through the back side. One more round, all on your own. Use a full inhale for cow pose. Deep exhale into cat, arch through the back side body. Come back to your neutral spine. Curl the toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Once in your down dog, take a few moments of breath, pedal it out, bend your knees. Create a little organic space, nice elongation through the back side of the body, all the way through the back side of the legs. Begin to find a little stillness, a little strength in the posture. Heart center melts toward the back of the mat. Allow the head to hang heavy between the biceps. Full breath in to prepare. Exhale, open mouth to stay. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, walk all the way to the top. Feet draw hip distance apart. Ragdoll as you grab for opposite elbows. Nice and heavy through the backside body. Allow the belly to surrender to the thighs. Gentle sway side to side. Feel free to move meditatively with the breath. Let the head and the neck hang heavy. And fingertips release to the earth. Halfway lift, nice and slow. Lengthen through the spine. Crown of the head is forward. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. One more halfway lift. Find a little length. Forward fold to release. Mountain pose all the way up. Fingertips lift long overhead. And exhale, draw the hands to heart center. Mountain pose, take it high. Fingertips lift back to the sky. Forward fold, Uttanasana, let it go. Halfway lift to lengthen. High plank, plant the hands, step the toes back. Lower, halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog, lengthen through the arms. Exhale, downward facing dog, shift your hips high. Take a breath in to stay. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, look to the top. Exhale, walk the feet all the way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Forward fold, let it go. Mountain pose, ground down, reach the fingertips tall. Hands to heart center. Mountain pose, find a little lift, reach. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift to lengthen. High plank, plant the hands, step back. Lower to chaturanga, halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog, lengthen through the arms. Exhale, downward facing dog, shift your hips high. Full breath in to prepare. Hold for the exhale. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, walk to the top, take your time, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen, forward fold to release. Mountain pose, ground down, reach high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Back to the sky, mountain pose, lift. Forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift to lengthen. High plank, plant the hands, step the toes back. Lower on the exhale, halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 rounds of breath. Reconnect with the space. Nice elongation once again through the back side of the body. Let the fingers spread wide. Take an inhale together to fill. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, look to the top. Exhale, walk all the way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift to lengthen. Forward fold, let it go. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, drop the hips. Fingertips lift to the sky, finding your space in this balance. Draw the belly toward the spine. Let the hips sink just a little closer to the earth. To modify this space, you can draw the hands to heart center. Stay for 1 strong breath in. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, high plank, step the toes back. Press to downward facing dog. Shift the hips to the sky. Inhale, the right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, draw your foot forward. Inhale to warrior 1, the back foot seals to the mat. Lift the fingers up overhead, nice and strong through the belly, deep core connection. Come back to the breath, standing strong in this space. 1 more full inhale to stay. Exhale, low lunge, plant the hands, frame the front foot, step back to high plank, downward facing dog, shift the hips to the sky. Inhale, the left leg takes the lift. Low lunge, draw your foot forward. Beautiful, warrior 1, the back foot seals, come to rise, belly draws off the thigh, pull the shoulders back and down, allow the heart center to open, to lift. Finding your strength and balance, stay for 1 more inhale. Exhale, low lunge, plant the hands, step the toes back, high plank, downward facing dog, shift your hips. Take an inhale to stay. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Look forward on the breath in. Travel to the top, forward fold. Halfway lift to lengthen. Forward fold to release. Chair pose, strong breath in, deep bend in the knees, fingertips lift. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift. High plank, plant the hands, step the toes back. Downward facing dog, shift the hips. Inhale, the right leg takes the lift. Low lunge, draw your foot forward. Inhale to warrior 1, seal the back foot, belly draws up the thigh, lift. Exhale, low lunge, plant the hands, frame the front foot, high plank, step the toes back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg takes the lift. Low lunge, let it be slow, draw your foot forward. Inhale to warrior 1, seal the back foot, lengthen and lift. Exhale, low lunge, plant the hands, step the toes back, high plank, downward facing dog, shift your hips. Take a full round of breath, inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Look forward on the breath in. Travel to the top as you exhale. Halfway lift, lengthen. Forward fold, let it go. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, fingertips lift. Exhale, forward fold to release. Halfway lift to lengthen. High plank, plant the hands, step the toes back. Downward facing dog, let it be strong. Right leg takes the lift. Low lunge, draw your foot forward. Warrior one, strong breath in, come to rise. Exhale, low lunge, plant the hands, step the toes back, high plank, downward facing dog. Last time on the left leg takes the lift. Low lunge, draw your foot forward. Warrior one, come to rise, full expression. Exhale, low lunge, plant the hands, step the toes back, high plank, downward facing dog. Slowly surrender to the knees. Come to a child's pose, take your time as you find this space. Knees can come nice and wide, again intention of toes to touch. Let the hips sink to the back. Fingertips crawl toward the top of the mat. Allow yourself to find a little stillness, a little silence through the body and the mind. Eyes can close. And start to draw breath back into the space, an easy rhythmic breath. Begin to soften through the back side, open through the left, the right side bodies. And a little lightness through the shoulders. And take one more strong breath in together. Open mouth to let it go. And draw the right fingertips under the left shoulder, thread the needle. Let it be slow, let it be gentle. The right cheek can connect toward the earth. Let the eyes stay closed in this space, a nice elongation through the back side of the body. One more round of breath to stay. And crawl the fingertips back through center. Take your time as you unwind. And switch out the sides. The left fingers draw underneath the right shoulder. Thread the needle opposite side. Allow the left cheek to surrender to the earth. Let the breath be strong once again. Heart center slowly opens. One more full round of breath to stay. And begin to crawl back through center. One last breath in your child's pose, full deep inhale. Open mouth, let it go. And draw the body back to your tabletop as you come to all fours. Nice and long through the backside body. Inhale to a cow pose, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, cat, round the backside body, let the head hang. Inhale, cow pose, let it be strong, full breath in. Exhale, cat, round the backside body. One more round of cow cat on your own, full deep inhale. Use the exhale as you round through the backside and draw back to a neutral spine. Allow the right leg to extend to the right side of the mat, parallel to the space. Right toes to face forward. Then come to stand on the left knee. Drawing the body all the way up, finding the space. Fingertips can come to the hips first to square out. And then slowly begin to lengthen the left fingertips toward the sky. Take a full breath in. Exhale, bow to the right over the long leg. Nice and strong through your balance. Gentle opening through the left side of the body. The gaze can shift to the sky if you like. Last exhale to stay. And slowly come back through center. Allow the left palm to surrender to the earth. Shifting the balance as the right fingertips take the lift. Finding a modified side plank or any variation of the space. Feel free to reach the fingertips long overhead for a full body stretch on the right side. Allow the heart center, anahata, to open, to shine forward. Last full round of breath. Let yourself deepen in. And as you surrender, lead with the right palm, crawl both fingertips toward the top of the mat. Hips will sink toward the heel, find a modified child's pose. The right leg will stay long. Nice stretch on the inside of the right leg, neck and forehead surrender to the earth. Always come back to the breath. Deep belly connection in the space. We'll hold for one more round. And begin to draw back to your tabletop, mindful as you close the right hip back into place. Take a moment to roll it out through cow-cat variation. Few moments of breath. Full deep inhales for cow pose. Each exhale into cat. And invite the body back to a neutral spine. We'll take it on the left side. Let the left leg come long, parallel to the body. Left toes to face forward. When you're ready, come to stand on the right knee. Square the hips, feel out the space. Then slowly lift the right fingertips to the sky. Take a breath in to hold. Exhale to the left, bow over the left leg. Again, let it be open, let it be strong. Notice the difference as you open from the left to the right side body. Gaze can come up to the sky, find just a little more length. And draw the right fingertips back through center, surrender the right palm to the earth. Opposite side as you shift the balance, the left fingertips take the lift. Modified side plank variation, Uttita if it's there, reach overhead. Nice and strong once again through the left side of the body, Anahata shines forward. Last round of breath to stay. This time lead with the left palm, crawl the fingertips forward. Hips sink toward the back, toward the heel. Find a little bit of surrender, the belly falls heavy toward the thigh. Maybe gentle connection through the third eye center. Let the body be heavy for just a moment of breath. And slowly come back to a tabletop. Again, mindful of the left hip as you close that space. 2 to 3 breaths to round it out through a tabletop connection. Your breath, your movement, nice and easy as you reawaken through the backside body. Gentle opening through the vertebrae. Eyes can stay closed if you're comfortable with that space. Drawing a deeper connection to the breath, to the self. And slowly invite yourself back to a neutral spine. Curl the toes under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Pedal it out once you get there, re-engage the space. Nice deep organic breaths, feel free to move through the knees, the heels. And invite a little stillness back to the physical form. Heart center melts toward the back. Take a breath in together. Open mouth, let it go. Inhale, the right leg takes the lift. Low lunge, draw your foot forward, take your time. And surrender the left knee to the ground. Right palms will connect toward the right knee, sitting up in this space. And then just simply rock back and forth, create a little ease through the hips. And invite the hips back to a strong neutral space. Sit up nice and tall. Fingertips lift long overhead toward the sky. Work with a balanced space. Strongly grounded through the sole of the right foot. One more breath in to stay. As you exhale, interlace the fingers along the back side of the head. Give a little support to this space. And then begin to lift up through the heart, gentle back bend. Gaze can begin to shift toward the sky. Stay with the breath. And come back to an easy neutral spine. Allow the fingertips to reach long overhead. Take a full breath in. Exhale, plant the hands, frame the front foot. The back knee takes the lift, full low lunge expression. Crescent lunge. When you're ready, come all the way to rise. Take a moment to feel it out. Finding a little space, the back heel stays lifted off the earth. Again, strong through the core connection. Draw the belly into the spine. Take a full breath in to stay. Exhale to the right, open arm twist. Fingertips reach to the front and the back. Finding a little balance here once again, a nice soft space for the gaze. Right shoulder gently rolls back. Allow the heart to open just a little further. One more exhale to hold. Back to crescent lunge. Take your time. Work with the balance. Fingertips reach long overhead. As you exhale, warrior two. Find a little space. Allow for a deep bend in the right knee. Upper body finds just a little lightness. Fingertips reach again to the front and the back. Let the gaze be soft over the right. We'll stay for one more round of breath. Full inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Beautiful. Star pose. Lengthen and lift to the sky. Let it be energetic and strong. Upper body begins to lift. Strongly ground through the soles of the feet. One more breath in. Exhale, sink into horse. Draw the hands through the heart. Knees stack over the ankles. Feel free to sway side to side. Give a little motion to the space. Open through the hips, the hamstrings. Stay for your exhale. Inhale back to star pose, nice and strong. Elongate through the front side body. Warrior two, settle in. And flip the front palm, reverse your warrior, lay back, open the right side of the body. Beautiful, ladies, one more full breath in. Exhale the low lunge, plant the hands to the earth. Step back to high plank, downward facing dog. Take 2 rounds of breath. Left leg lifts to the sky. Low lunge, draw your foot all the way to the top. And slowly surrender the right knee down to the earth. Palms will press to the left knee. Once you found that space, again, rock it back and forth. Create a little space for the hips. Let it be slow. Allow yourself to move meditatively with the breath, nice and strong. And come back to an easy neutral space. Square the hips and reach the fingertips long overhead. Nice strong space. Full breath in to hold. And interlace the fingers again to the back side of the head. Let the elbows be nice and wide, then slowly begin to lift the heart. Gentle back bend space, gaze can come to the sky. Beautiful, ladies, back to center. Let the fingertips be long overhead. Low lunge, plant the hands, frame the front foot, lift the back leg, find your full variation. Inhale to crescent lunge, come all the way up. Draw the belly off the thigh, fingertips lift. Come into the space, feel free to feel it out. A gentle shift through the hips, maybe elongate through the front leg, then bend back in. One more breath in to stay. Exhale to the left, open arm twist, take your time. Beautiful, let the gaze be soft, hips stay square, heart center opens. One more round of breath to hold our balance. Beautiful. Inhale back to crescent lunge. Take your time. And open up warrior two. Settle into your space. And take a nice deep bend in the left knee this time. The hips begin to shift open. Let the gaze be soft over the left. Inhale to stay. We'll hold for the exhale. Star pose. Find a little length as you reach to the sky. Strong centered space. Beautiful. Full breath in. Exhale, sink into horse. Invite the hands to Anjali Mudra, heart center once again. Feel free to roll it out, a little side to side motion. Last exhale to hold. Find a little strength. Inhale, star pose. Reach it nice and high. Warrior two to the left. Sink back in. And flip the front palm. Lay back. Reverse. Open the left side of the body. Let it be slow. Let it be controlled. Low lunge. Plant the hands to the earth. Step back to high plank. Downward facing dog, 2 rounds of breath. Right leg takes the lift. Low lunge, draw your foot forward. Inhale to a crescent lunge, take your time, come to rise, easy breath to movement. To the right, open arm twist, find a little space. Back through center, crescent lunge, let it be tall. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Star pose, find a little length, lift. Exhale, sink into horse. Back to star pose, reach to the sky. Warrior two, settle in. Reverse, lay back, open the right side. Low lunge, plant the hands to the earth. Step back to high plank. Downward facing dog. 2 moments of breath. Last time together on the left. Easy breath to movement. The left leg takes the lift. Low lunge, draw your foot forward. Crescent lunge all the way to rise. Let it be strong. Exhale to the left, open arm twist. Back through center, crescent lunge, find your way. Warrior two, open up. Star pose to lengthen, reach to the sky. Exhale, sink into horse, beautiful. Back to star pose, make it nice and tall to the front. Warrior two, settle in. Reverse, lay back. Low lunge, plant the hands, step the toes back, high plank. Downward facing dog, reconnect with the breath. Always feel free to pedal it out, create a little space in the back side of your legs. And inhale to look forward. Exhale, slowly walk to the top of the mat. Feet hip distance apart. Come to ragdoll once again. Upper body falls heavy over the legs. Grab for opposite elbows. Gentle sway side to side. Move meditatively with the breath. Feel free to close the eyes. Fingertips surrender to the earth. Nice and slow, halfway lift, find a little length. Forward fold, let it go. One more halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Forward fold to release. Fingertips draw to the hips. Gentle bend in the knees as you come all the way to stand. And allow the palms to fall along the side body. We'll set up for tree pose. We'll ground into the left foot first, bringing the right foot into balance. As you move into your tree pose, modified variations would be the sole of the right foot can draw toward the ankle or the shin. If you're going for a higher variation, drawing that sole of the foot all the way up to the thigh, avoiding direct contact with the knee. Hands can always stay at Anjali Mudra, heart center if you're working with balanced space. Or if you'd like to amplify, challenge the space by lifting the fingertips high. Nice soft space for your gaze once again. Breath stays strong. Begin to find your release. Allow the palms to surrender. Slowly square the hip back to center. The right toes reconnect. Fingers can come to hips. Go ahead and give a little shake through the legs, through the hips. And we'll set up opposite side when you're ready. Ground into the right foot. The left leg will take the lift. Finding that space and variation that suits the body. Again, avoiding direct contact of the sole of the foot toward the knee, wanting to protect that space always. Strongly ground through the sole of the right foot. Find a little lift through the fingertips. If the hands are to heart center, let the shoulders roll back just slightly. Next, an easy neutral space. One more round of breath. And surrender the palms to the side. Square the hip forward, then surrender the toes to the earth. Let the palms shine forward. Take a moment to roll the shoulders back and down the spine. Eyes can close if you like. 2 full rounds of breath together. Strong inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it all go. One more full breath in, fill the body. Exhale, open mouth to release. Inhale to a mountain pose, fingertips lift overhead. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, let it go. Halfway lift, high plank, step the toes back, downward facing dog, shift your hips high. And the right leg takes the lift. Half pigeon on the right, draw the right knee to the right wrist. Shin connects to the earth. Allow the right foot to stay flexed to protect the knee, and the left leg comes long behind. Feel out the hips, square through the space. Feel free to stay up on the palms through long arms, or if you'd like to surrender, begin to crawl forward nice and slow. Upper body hinges forward at the hips. Heart center can rest to the earth. Third eye center can connect. Whatever variation you've chosen, always come back to the breath. Find a little lightness through the spaces in the body. Anywhere you may be holding a little tension. Allow it to be loose, to be free. Last full round of breath. If you've surrendered all the way forward, slowly crawl the palms back as you lift back to long arms. Release the right leg from underneath the body. Slowly come back into a tabletop. Stretch out one leg and then the other. Bring a little life back into the right hip, the right leg. And then your next breath, downward facing dog. When you're ready, curl the toes, lift the hips. Settle back into the space. Left side together, the left leg lifts. Half pigeon pose, knee toward the wrist, shin connects to the earth. Feel it out as the right leg lengthens toward the back. And again, choose to stay in a modified space, up on long arms, palms can press into the earth, or slowly begin to surrender the upper body, slow as you can. Third eye center again finds its connection. Maybe a gentle rock of the forehead on the earth. Allow yourself to loosen through the neck. Easy, gentle motion. Last full round of breath. Let your last exhale deepen the physical space. And slowly come all the way back up, crawling the fingertips back toward the knee, toward the hips. And we'll bring a little life back to the left side as well. As you release that space, slowly come into a tabletop. Stretch it out one leg at a time. Feel free to roll through a little cow-cat variation to re-engage the spine. And when you're ready, slowly draw to the belly. Crown of the head will come forward. Soles of the feet reach toward the back. Come all the way down to the belly. Soles of the feet reach to the back. Crown of the head is forward. Let the arms be heavy along the side body. Draw one cheek to the earth. Let the eyes close. Feel the presence of the heartbeat, deep connection to the physical space. And draw the opposite cheek to connect, even out the sides. Draw the chin or the forehead back to center. Simply flip the palms. Let the fingertips reach toward the toes. Nice and strong through the chest center. As you inhale, lift, cobra pose variation. Allow the palms to stay pressed toward the mat. Tops of the feet can stay pressed as well, nice and strong. Full breath in to stay. Slow release on the exhale. Draw one cheek back to the earth. Feel free to bend the knees, windshield wiper out the legs, loosen through the low back. And drop the tops of the feet back to the earth, chin or forehead back to center. Flip the palms once again, fingertips reach to the back. Inhale to lift through the chest up off the earth. This time the toes and the shins can follow. Deep navel belly connection grounds you into the earth. Let the breath be strong. We'll hold for one more inhale. Exhale to release. Opposite cheek connects. Feel free to stay in heaviness. Strong space through the body or bend the knees. Windshield wiper out the legs. Roll it out through the low back. And take your time as we meet in a hero's pose toward the back of your mat. Feel free to press through a tabletop. Take a moment to roll it out through cow-cat or any side-to-side motion. Now as you make your way to a hero's pose, no rush to come to that space. Let the hips drop to the heels. Palms can connect to the knees. Let the eyes close as you roll your shoulders back. 2 full rounds of breath together. Take an inhale to fill. Open mouth, let it all go. One more full breath in to connect. Exhale, open mouth, release. Beautiful. Flutter the eyes open. Release the legs from underneath the body. The left leg will stay long. The right knee will bend, drawing the heel in tight toward the hip. Sit up nice and tall as you ground down through the sit bones. Take a breath in to stay. Exhale, twist to the right. The left elbow can hug the right knee. Drawing the right fingertips long behind, allow the gaze to come over the right shoulder.
We should start that over. I just didn't know.
What?
We should go back. I didn't know that what you said.
Oh, okay. To where?
to just the long left leg.
Okay.
I didn't do any of the twisting.
Where do you want to pick that up?
Go back to the hero's pose.
Yeah.
Hero's pose?
Yeah.
And the whole, like, breathe in through the hero's pose? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Are you kidding?
I know.
No, that's how I was on when they were all super attractive. Okay. I'm always like, okay, so what do I want to say? All right. I know you're rolling, I'm just babbling. Okay. We'll bring the palms to the knees, roll the shoulders back, close your eyes, reconnect with the space. We'll stay for 2 strong rounds of breath. Take an inhale together. Open mouth, let it go. Beautiful, 1 more full body breath. Take the energy in. Open mouth, exhale to release. Release the legs from underneath the body. We'll allow the left leg to stay long. The right knee will bend, drawing the right heel nice and tight toward the hip. Sit up tall in the space. Take a breath in. As you exhale, twist to the right. The left elbow can hug the right knee. Palm can draw toward the back side. Let the gaze begin to shift over the right shoulder. Gentle twisted space. Breath in to stay. Hold for your exhale. Slowly come back through center. We'll switch out the legs. The right leg will come long. Left knee will bend. Pull the heel in tight toward the hip. Sit up tall. Inhale to stay. Twist to the left on the exhale. One more inhale to hold your space. Deepen on the exhale. And come back all the way through center. Both legs will stretch long in front of you. Flex through the feet, toes to the sky. Ground down through the sit bones and lift the fingertips long overhead. Full breath in to prepare. Exhale, bow forward, Paschimottanasana. Easy seated forward bend. Let the belly connect to the thighs. If you like to round through the back side, a simple tuck of the chin to the chest. One more full round of breath. Let it be strong. And slowly draw back through center. Come back through a seated posture. Bend at the knees, pull the heels in nice and tight. And we'll set up for floor boat variation. On your inhale, begin to lift the toes and the heels off the earth. If you're modifying, feel free to keep the toes connected. Fingertips can reach long forward toward the toes. Finding your grounding in this space, belly draws toward the thighs. If you'd like a little more, fingertips can begin to lift overhead. Play with this space, holding so strong through the core body. Beautiful, ladies. One more full breath in to hold. Exhale, surrender the toes and the fingers back to the earth. Go ahead and give yourself a little hug as you grab for opposite elbows around the shins. Nose can draw to the knees. Take a moment to breathe. And come back to a neutral spine. Surrender all the way to the back side. Pull the knees into the chest. A gentle rock side to side as you move with the breath. Allow yourself to massage through the back side body. And invite the soles of the feet to reconnect to the earth. Keep the bend in the knees, set up for bridge pose. Palms can come along the side body. On your inhale, lift the hips. Strongly ground through the soles of the feet. Allow the shoulder heads to connect as well. Maybe the eyes close in the space. Again, drawing that deeper connection to the self. Allow the belly to open up and expand with each inhale and exhale. And slowly surrender to the earth, drawing the vertebrae back down. Supta Baddha Konasana. As we counterpose, the soles of the feet draw together. Let the knees fall heavy. Draw the left hand to hearts. Right hand connects to the belly. Take a moment to breathe. And pull the palms to the outside of the knees as you invite the knees back to center. One more bridge pose to round out the practice. Ground through the soles of the feet. When you're ready, allow the hips to begin to lift once again. Gentle pressure through the palms, a little lightness through the heart. One more strong, audible breath to hold. And slow release when you're ready. Find your way back to the mat. Supta Baddha Konasana. Again, to counterpose, the soles of the feet connect. Knees fall heavy. Find a little heaviness through the body. Left hand to heart. Right hand to the belly. And palms to the outside of the knees. Slowly invite the knees back to center. Then draw the knees tight to the chest. Go ahead and give yourself a little squeeze once again, a little love. And let the arms fall open to a T, palms shine to the sky. Supine twist to the right, both knees heavy toward the right side of the mat. Nice easy twist through the left side. Let the gaze shift toward the left fingertips. Slowly switch it out. When you're ready, let the knees come back through center. Take a supine twist to the left. Feel a little heaviness through the body. Eyes can close if you like. Gentle shift of the neck toward the right side. Draw all the way back through center, full wind removing pose. Grab for opposite elbows around the shins. Feel free to invite the nose to the knees. Deep connection as we draw full breath in. Fill the body. Exhale into Shavasana, final rest. Let the body be long and heavy. Arms can come along the side body. Shine the palms to the sky. Shoulder blades draw a little closer to the spine, open through the heart. And allow the toes and the ankles to relax. Knees and hips begin to roll open. Let the breath be easy, natural space. Few moments of breath to reconnect, to surrender. And slowly draw awareness back to your space. Gentle movement in fingers, toes, your wrists, your ankles. Let the eyes stay closed as you reach the fingertips long overhead for a full body stretch. And draw the knees to chest one more time as you fall heavy to the right side, fetal pose. Release of the physical practice, space of rebirth, rejuvenation. Let the heart center be open with love and with joy. And when you're ready, find a tall seat, face the front of the room. Invite the hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Eyes can stay closed. Let the thumb knuckles connect to the heart. Take just a moment to breathe. We'll close our practice with a deep, audible breath. Inhale to fill. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Thumb knuckles draw to third eye center. Together we bow forward with light, with love and compassion for the connection, the community, the practice, and the breath. It has been my honor. Namaste. Thank you for joining us. Hope to see you soon.